Welcome to Bikini Bottom.
Welcome back to the Sixth Virgin Show. Oh, there's dust in my lungs.
Today is the big day. I have devised an ingenious plan to finally steal the Krabby Patty formula. And if Bikini Bottom happens to get to so well. With my brand new Duplicatotron 3000.
Don't start to this grave dirt in me. The dirt of the grave, it's in me.
At my command. One last review of the checklist. Let's see. Item number 1 is Plankton a genius?
Chad!
Yes.
Chad, help me! I'm becoming part of the ground! It's consuming me from inside out!
Perfectly obedient robot army. Hang on. I want to get a photo for my scrapbook. Hey, hello? What do you think you're doing?
What a fool! He said his lever to door to bad Chad! Help! Oh, Chad's dead! I killed Chad! Ah!
No! No! Oh, my good China!
You know, I'm thinking of a good first opening gag for the grand comeback at the Sixth Virgin Show. I didn't plan anything out. I was thinking, you know what? I'll come up with something. I always do. I'll come up with something. Turns out that's what came up. So all you can really say is, welcome back to the Sixth Virgin Show. It's a show. You're watching it. This is a show. We got special guest, Jessica Beasley from Fantasyland.
Not just any shell. It's my magic wand.
We're playing Spongebob today. Look at this. Oh god, look at Patrick's weird belly button. No, I don't even care. Look at Patrick's weird belly button. How that man get an innie and an outie.
Okay.
Then we go to sleep, and in the morning we'll have real robots to play with.
But Patrick, aren't we going to say the magic wishing words?
You already did.
So cock and ball torture is the magic word?
It used to be Alakazama Alabama.
Oh, we're starting off strong. We're starting off strong, baby. We're back. So,
Are you sure this'll work?
Elephant in the Room.
Last week,
I've
I
been.
only
You
had
could probably
one
take one of his little spots off and move them. I think he did that in an episode, actually. Take off his little spots and move it somewhere else. It's a little creepy. Elephant in the Room. We were gone
Patrick, I proclaim that
forever,
tomorrow is going to be
and I
the
will
best
gradually
day
explain
ever.
that over the course of this series. But for now, just sit back, enjoy, get a drink, enjoy the goose. I got myself some fucking plum wine that I'm gonna be drinking. I put it up to a vote. I was like, "Hey guys, I'm playing something for Sixth Virgin Show. What do you want me to play?" And you're like, "Spong." So we're playing Spong. It's gonna be a grand time.
Yeah, Gary. It sure looks like we're in a doozy of a pickle. I think I'm gonna have to learn a lot in order to fix this mess.
Okay, so I don't like his lips. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that out now. I don't like Gary's lips. Ooh.
What a fantastic idea! These signs will provide important tips to help me out. How do I read the signs?
My homie don't know how to read. Oh wait, what's the? Oh, there it is. There it is. Sorry, I have a PlayStation controller. It's giving me Xbox controls, so I have to translate. Is my house on fire?
Attacked by a raging torrent of robot horror.
I smell fire. Hang on. Hold up. I'll be right back. Alright, so good news, everyone. My house is not, in fact, on fire. Turns out my dad and my mother-in-law, or what, stepmother? Is that the right? Yeah, I guess stepmother. Apparently, they just like we're cooking, we're lighting a cookie candle, and they put it out, and so the cookie scent drifted up the vents to me directly into my nostrils, directly into my respiratory system. So this is Spongebob Battle for Butt Sniffs. This is a cock and ball torture simulator 2014. It's This game I played a lot when I was a kid. Is
And it even smells sweaty, just like him.
oh, saw dude.
Ahoy there, Spongebob! As a faithful crew member of the Krusty Krab, you've been
That's a real good
promoted
Mr. Krabs
to
impression.
head shiny object collector.
Wow, a promotion!
That's right, a promotion. So what this here new job entails is you collect.
Dude, you see that depth of field? Look how the things in the background are less in focus than the thing in the foreground. That's only possible on next-gen technology. You don't see that kind of shit on GameCube, alright? This re-release came out this year. SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom was one of my one of my favorite games as a kid. It, in fact, was my first Let's Play game way back in the day. I was like trying to figure out how to fucking record and I just gave up. And so I was like, you know what? I'll just stick a camcorder in front of a television. Yeah, I was one of those kids. I'm not afraid to admit it. Oh, look, memes. I'm not afraid to admit that I was one of the stick the camcorder in front of the television and just hit go. I was one of those kids. I remember specifically starting that video off with hi, this is Yum Yum, and this is my first video ever.
Presents?
Oh, nothing but cringe. I look back and my butthole and goes, ooh, oh no. How do I fucking play? It translates surprisingly well to a PS4 controller. Probably because this game was also on PS2. I just don't know why the button layout isn't... I don't know why it doesn't, like, transfer the button layout. Because originally it was like, you know, press the space bar. Like anyone would play a platformer with a keyboard. I'm not a Neanderthal. I'm in fact a high-class citizen climbing up the library to get a sock.
This is where I keep all my old comic books.
What was I saying? I don't know. I lost track of it.
Maybe a little bounce on the old bed.
Oh, I remember. Dude, fucking early YouTube was just like that. It's like doing Let's Play is a thing you're expected to do. So I started up a Let's Play channel like, this is my first one ever. Please watch it. Please enjoy it. I know there's a lot of barriers to entry to both of those things, but please enjoy it. Please watch. Don't forget to like, rate, and subscribe because it was rate back then. You had a list of stars. Remember that? Feels like eons ago.
Thinking space.
Trying to steal the Krabby Patty formula again, eh, Plankton? Well, you won't get away with it.
Sorry, I was just thinking like, well, it's easy to make a meme like this, Squidward. Look at this Chad hanging dong. I bet you're hung like a horse.
Control of the chum bucket from those robots.
Where did they come from?
Where? I don't know. Not for me, though, that's for sure. They just showed up out of nowhere and started calling me rude names and throwing things.
Like poop
They even
sniffer
bent all my
and
spoons. I love
cunt
those
monger.
spoons like they were my children.
Goofy
That's
bit.
terrible.
Oh, won't you help me stop them? Before they bend all my forks?
Not the forks! Of course I'll help. But wait, I'm supposed to collect a whole lot of golden spatulas.
Golden spatulas, eh? SpongeBob, if you could get me back into the chum bucket, I'll give you a bucket full of golden spatulas. In your dreams.
I do like, so they didn't have like animations like this in the original game. It was literally just like lip flaps. And so it like zoomed in on his face and he was just like in your dreams, making the exact same facial features. So I'm glad they added, you know, the bare minimum of change. I don't know how faithful this remake is. This is SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. It's a remake of an old GameCube game, and I haven't played it. I started playing it like when it first came out, and I was like, you know what? I want to do some sort of video with this, and then I just never did. And look, now here we are, 6 months later. 6 months of oh. I really messed that one up, guys. I really messed that one up. You ever think about the
I can wear 4 pairs of underwear. This
the
is
dread
great. Fresh like a spring
the dread of knowing that you'll never really be good enough. You know that you'll never really do enough, and the things that you do will never, ever be as good as they really should be. You could be spending your time doing so many things, so many valuable things. Really, you know, adding something to the world, and instead here in front of your television, again, playing video games that you suck at. You're just generally terrible, and yet you continue to subject the entire world to your tomfuckery. You ever think that?
And now you show up. Can my day get any more dreary?
I am so sorry, Squidward. Patrick and I were
Yeah,
just
me
playing
neither.
a
Me
game and-
neither. Man, fuck that shit. Here we are. It's Sixth Virgin Show. It's high energy. We pee on everything here.
Another town.
We pee like on the floor, in my mouth.
Move to another
Mostly
town.
my mouth. We pee in my mouth a whole lot. Sometimes on the bed,
Just jump around like an
but
idiot.
my mouth is the big place for the pee. That's the pee receptacle of the place.
Squidward had a plan.
Oh, I'm gonna destroy this man's house.
I didn't know Squidward had a plan.
Hey, look, they have me.
See, Squidward, I knew that you
what
could help me
happened?
out.
What did I
You're
do?
the best.
What did I do?
Touch me.
All right, we did it, boys. That's spatula number 2. We're well on our way. Let's go ahead and get these 120 spatulas. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. What was this? Oh yeah, look, they have memes. Oh boy, they actually. What the? Why does Squidward have Tweedleding, Tweedleding, and Tweedledang on his wall? I could have helped to skip that, but I wanted to see what else is going on there. There's a long cutscene for a sock in the window. Although I guess I would require a cutscene for that in real life. Like, say, shut up, Andrew Jackson and the Olympians. Get out of here.
Hey, Patrick. Nice sock.
Nice cock.
What sock?
What cock?
The one you're standing on.
Well, SpongeBob,
That one.
2 holes at the same time.
Well, if that one's lost. Where are your other socks?
Well, they're more lost. A bunch of robots came through here and stole my whole sock collection. I could use some help getting them back.
Sure thing, Patrick. What are best friends for?
Cocks.
Then, for every 10 socks
all I got.
you bring back to me, I'll give you a golden turkey baster.
You mean spatula?
Bless you.
Good.
You.
Good. Writing this game,
Do laundry.
top notch. It's actually very good. I'm going to stop being so cynical.
Living under a rock. Now that's the life.
So how have like all of you been since I left you all to your own devices and now I've forced myself upon you once again? What's in here? Oh, that's right. Just smash the couch and get a sock from inside of it. You destroy this man's house and get a sock. Like that man had a place to sit and rest his aching bum from all the cocks you had to collect. And yeah. Yeah, just yeah.
The rolling green hills of Jellyfish Fields, a place to experience nature at its most raw, and sometimes a bit tender from the stings.
I want that guy to narrate my entire life. Can I want to like walk into a bar and like, ale house, a wonderful place. But I just I wasn't smart enough to keep up with the joke. I couldn't improv. I just wasn't smart enough. I'm sorry. I couldn't do it.
Squidward, are you okay?
No, I'm not okay, you barnacle head. Do I look like I'm okay?
Well, your nose does look pretty big. I mean, bigger than usual because it's usually pretty big. And you look clammy. And oh my gosh, you're bald!
Memes.
I've always been bald, but now I'm stung all over.
Well, according to the Jellyfisher Field Manual, severe jellyfish stings can be treated effectively by applying a thick layer of king jellyfish jelly to the affected areas. Jellyfish?
Well, I guess you're off to scale Sport Mountain and die a horrible death under the vicious tentacles of King Jellyfish. I'll stay here, balled up here in excruciating pain.
You do that! Don't worry, Squidward. I'll bring back that king jellyfish jelly for you to rub all over yourself.
Oh, we're back. Alright, we're back at this shit. Alright. You ever feel immense disappointment with yourself and just feel like you're doing the same thing over and over without really knowing why would anyone do this? You ever crave attention and affection, and the second you feel like you're on your way to get it, you start to second guess yourself and wonder, no, I shouldn't subject myself onto other people.
I feel like a new sponge.
Me neither. What do I look like? Some sort of quadrilosexual. Anyway, so when we last left off on the Brennan's Trauma Show, I was in, back when I played Bloodborne. Remember that when Brennan's existential mind crisis that stopped out of nowhere, and implying I fell into the back rooms and was never seen again. Yeah. Back in existential mind crisis, I was like, man, I'm delivering pizza every day and it makes me miserable, and I really want to just get a job and move on with my life, but I just feel like I can't. Okay, well, we're still in the we've made some progress. Things are looking up for little Brennan. Here's the status report of how shit went since then. So after all that, you know, half a year passed, and fucking, I ended up getting a job at a company that I can't name because it will give away my location, and I will probably get into a bit of legal trouble considering this company is a fickle bitch and defends its legacy because it can't get over the fact they're a bunch of assholes. But I worked for an AV rental company as a rental assistant. It wasn't just an AV company. They also did, like, you know, office space, you know, electronic equipment, like copiers and whatnot. And they also did, what was the other thing? I don't know, a whole bunch of dumbass shit. You know, everything you could see Sweeney from The Office being like, Pam, could you get me some more stapler fuel? Anything you can imagine that we basically supplied. It was an opportunistic company, basically, that just sold secondhand crap. We were a reseller, so that didn't do good for my spirits. It was a low morality company. I lived for fucking Mr. Business from the what's that movie with Danny DeVito Orange? That's right, the Borax. These are guys. Wait a minute. These were guys in the original world. Oh my god. Chad, pull up the diagram. Or the comparison image. Oh, that's right. Chad didn't do that. Because Chad is dead. I killed him and attempted to claim his work because he no longer wanted to be associated with me. So instead of just letting him go, I killed him and took credit for his work so the police wouldn't come after me. Whoops, I didn't say that. Cut the fucking